Hello everyone and welcome to 11 Foot Pole. This is our last episode of our introductory playtest of Legend in the Mist, the hit new game from Son of Oak Studios. My name is Glenn and we have defeated the poisoned worm at the bottom of the, under the sunken watchtower, as it is called. And all that remains is for you guys to investigate where this mold goes and or investigate what's in this coffin down here at the very, very bottom. Which do you want to do? Does everybody want to look away from this cave and just be like, I saw nothing? And just open the chest or what? Or open the...
I think we definitely need to look in the sarcophagus.
Okay.
That's what we came in for. Kind of. It's part of it.
Yeah.
You open it up, and there is a skeleton in armor, right? Laying there, all dried out, and you find three interesting items with him. First of all, his hands are like this, and across his chest is his sword, and it is unlike everything else that you've seen. It is untarnished, pristine. The sword laying across his chest, untouched by rust or decay, with an ancient emblem. It has like a symbol there, right where the cross guards meet, and you notice that right away.
Well, this sword looks a lot nicer than your notched blade.
It does. But I'm partial to my notched blade.
Okay.
How would that affect my reforged arms? Because a nice sword is not a reforged arm.
You would basically get to abandon that tag and take up a better one.
Okay.
In its place. In fact, you could probably just put this in that place. So we'll let you look at in Slack the sword is a weapon of old Gwerdlin. It's made of Gwerdlin steel. And I just sent a theme that this thing could basically have a story theme where it's got like its own little tags and weakness, and it goes in your backpack. Or it could replace like your notched sword. You're not going to get all this, but you might get weapon of old Gwerdlin, slay creatures of twilight, and like...
So basically replace reforged arms.
Yes, I think you could just replace the whole theme with this relic theme.
And pick two tags to start with. Pick a list tag.
Yeah, and like you have a quest and everything. That would be one way to do it, or we could just make it a story tag, but you still would want to get rid of the notched blade power tag somehow, right? I love in the weaknesses, one of them is unnerving whispers. Very Michael Moorcock. Very very Bane of the Black Blade. But I hunger for power. That's always a nice one.
Yep.
That's always a good tag. But I sent right before that, I sent the other things you find in there. You find a strange vial holding a swirling bluish liquid and a bewitched opal as big as one's palm. Staring into it evokes strange thoughts, feelings, and sensations. Which, right. I don't know why they say that, because you guys strike me as the kind that would, palantir this thing, right? Where immediately you throw a rag over it and, like, don't look into the opal, man. Yeah. It gives me strange feelings. It evokes strange sensations. Don't, fool of a toque, don't look into the opal.
Because it's her great-granddaughter. She might not. She's looking for her lost heir. For
the audience, Jason is the most untrusting of...
I 100% am.
Sorrowbalm.
Yeah, I really
Anomia Sorrowbalm is on his side-eye list. That's okay.
Oh, I'm at every entry into a room, it's like, all right, something's wrong here.
Right. But yeah, in general, you know... That's something that I heard on the Discord is like, yeah, every party is suspicious of Nomia. Okay. So who takes the sword, who takes the opal, and who takes the potion?
I take the sword.
Okay?
Can I apothecary the potion?
Figure out what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely can. Put together some tags of that
Apothecary.
kind. Okay?
I got the one.
Okay?
7.
It is Decoction of Mandragora, page 222.
Rothko,
Okay?
he's not very interested in the stone itself, but he
Right.
knows that if it gives us...
Okay. All right. So you
And
kind
some
of throw it in your
mushrooms.
belt pouch or whatever?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
you just carrying
I
it
just-
around looking at
No,
it?
I just kind of grab it and put it
Okay.
in the pouch.
Tilly's down with finding treasure. Treasure that's not gonna do it.
Story of my life, man. Story of my life. All right. What do you guys do next?
What is a concoction of mandragora?
I'm getting that for you. What do you guys do next?
Sheepishly look into the
Yeah,
creepy chamber beyond.
Yeah, Rothko
Okay,
will
move
climb up the embankment or whatever.
Listen,
and
Tilly's
grab his-
gonna
grab the lantern.
Yeah, grab the lantern and bring
Uh-huh.
it down so we can
Tilly's
see.
gonna tug at. I can't think. I'm trying to learn everybody's name.
I
Bert,
believe in the
Bert's gonna tug at your leg and remind you that was a poisonous. It still got poison.
I plan to harvest.
Oh, okay. Making sure you.
Like I want to. Let's limit the danger
Yeah,
before I
yeah.
start getting into harvest.
Got it. Okay.
Because I'm going to grab the scales,
It seems like a good
the
opportunity.
black blood of it, the fangs, poison glands,
Visually understand.
the
All right. I've sent in the Slack what a decoction of Mandragora is. Basically, it leaves you inspired.
To awaken slow students. Rude.
It's yeah, that might be a little too much lore that you're not really supposed to know yet. But basically, it gives you inspired. It's Monster Zero Ultra, basically.
inspirited.
Yes, yeah. I feel that way every morning when I drink my Monster Zero Ultra. 11-foot pole brought to you by Monster Zero Ultra. It tastes, and it's never been proven to cause cancer in humans.
Unless you're California.
Ow.
Everything causes...
My favorite, other
Mixing in California is a problem.
than us and Mighty Deeds, my next most favorite podcast out there is called GG No Read. And that's the bit they do every time somebody opens up a drink. They're like, GG No Read, brought to you by Monster Energy Drinks. Monster Energy Drink. It tastes, and it hasn't yet been proven to cause cancer in humans. All right. What do you guys... you guys are going down here. You guys are going down here. All right. He's staying up here with truffles. So basically what you discover, you get to the very back. You follow this trail of mold to the very back of the cave, and you see this little kind of crack in the ground, and up from the ground comes a bubbling crude, like a pure black miasma is kind of dripping from this crack at the very back of this cave, and is basically causing or feeding this mold. There's like kind of a pile of the mold underneath this crack, and it's kind of spread out from there. And the smell of the swamp is particularly strong here. Now, this is one of those times where the module assumes that you're going to know what this means. So, for the sake of
Us not knowing what it is.
for the sake of following the module, the heroes should now realize a foul miasma is seeping into the pool. The crack belies its true source, which lies elsewhere, and if not stopped, it's only a matter of time before the miasma finds its way into other parts.
Huh.
Yeah, so obviously you understood immediately that this means that this miasma has come from the swamps, underground somehow, and has spread to here, and now, if not stopped, it's going to continue to spread through these underground waterways, and infect all the dales.
Olive Hawkins? You mean Olive Hawkins?
Yes, exactly. Yes, all of Hawkins, Indiana is going to fall under the power of this miasma.
And are we realizing that we can stop it right here, or that we have to go to the swamp and stop?
I think you might have to do more investigation to know the answer to that. You get a strange Eckhart. You get a strange burst of inspiration that tells you maybe you should take a sample of this and take it to like the village wise one, and maybe she can help you figure out how to stop the infection, the spread of this miasma.
He was definitely
throughout the dales. Yeah. Not a sample of the mold, but the pure undiluted miasma itself. Maybe either get some tongs, or maybe send the kid with a little empty beaker to collect some of this miasma for further study. Yeah.
So it's coming out of a crack in the wall and dripping down.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I can just
Yeah.
put some in a bottle.
Yes, you can. I want to say for the record and for the listeners, in the original module, this all takes place underwater. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Corey just made the face that I made when I originally read this. This whole crypt is from a different adventure. You're supposed to just come to the tower, and there's this pool of water, and you swim down there. You fight the snake in the pool, and you realize, oh, look, there's a crack that has miasma coming out of it, and you somehow gather the miasma underwater while you're holding your breath, because you instantly know that's what you're supposed to do, and then you take it to the village elder. So you guys have got to admit, I've improved on the original. I've improved on the original somewhat. Okay.
Seems like swimming around in miasma-infested water.
Yeah.
Maybe not the best idea.
While you're fighting the snake, I don't know if
Right,
like the whole party is supposed to jump in together. Like they just take for granted you're going to instantly jump into the water when you see that's where the tracks
I mean,
go.
I can see this portion of it being like waist-high water. You know?
Right. But this is like you're supposed to swim down into this pool and fight the snake down there. And I'm like, didn't want to do it that way. Okay. So, what do you guys do?
Harvest snake bit.
Okay. It has the taint of miasma. It's tainted. Everything is tainted. The poison, the scales, everything has this nasty to it.
Well, I'll secure it carefully.
Okay.
But knowing how the miasma affects different
Different
might
tissues.
actually help us.
Okay. All right. And since you're out of supplies, you have plenty of empty beakers and yeah, whatever else. Yeah. Okay.
When I come back, I find Truffles thinking really hard about part of this snake. I scold him. Like, no Truffles, not this guy.
Yeah, so here's something else that you understand. The heroes know that only practitioners of the Oldways may be able to understand the nature of the dark ooze, especially now that the heroes have a clear sample of it. The wise one, Rosamond, who lives in the hills, may help uncover its nature, source, and ways to stop it from infecting the rest of the dales. All right, so you guys go back out, and you encounter Sorrowbalm, the completely trustworthy.
Seems totally legit.
And do you tell dear Sorrowbalm all about your everything that happened in there, what you saw and experienced?
Yeah, I wouldn't volunteer. I mean, I'd just be like, oh yeah, I got the opal for you.
Okay, all right. Yeah, she's absolutely thrilled, and you kind of
Don't hand it over yet.
Oh,
The opal's bewitched, isn't it?
I don't know. It's an opal.
Look at it, it's inky.
What
do you want with this thing?
It's an heirloom of my.
It's a bewitched, cursed item. You wouldn't possibly want that.
Is that what happened?
Corey got caught staring at it. She's like, many artifacts of the old kingdom are said to have unusual properties. I don't think it's evil or cursed in any way. I mean, it's just kind of slightly bewitched.
I'm giving hard, suspicious face
Okay.
at the.
She opens her palm and beseeches you to give her the opal. Do you do so?
I mean, he told me to look at it, and so I did. What am I feeling right now as I stare deeply into this
I
opal?
just don't trust somebody who wants a bewitched opal.
It evokes strange thoughts, feelings, and sensations. It's strange for just a rock, this purplish
like
black
aroused?
rock. Say what?
Like aroused? Or?
I don't know if that's all that strange, but it just, it kind of.
I'm not hungry.
What a strange feeling.
Strangely
I was
sated.
really hungry down there. I wanted to eat that snake. No, I'm not hungry. No, I don't like this. Here.
Okay.
And unless you stop me, I'm going to hand it to her.
Well, wait a minute.
I'm
No, don't hand it to her. Tilly's gonna run and try to receive. He's gonna try to get it from you.
An
She
interceptive yoink.
Yep.
She stares strangely at the heroes as their vision begins to fade. She puts Sleepy 4 on all of you.
Bitch.
You need to craft a reaction against my sleepiness effect.
Well,
So he's
Look at your tags.
Yeah, I know,
Come
I know.
up with a action.
all right. I have some. Well, an action, not a reaction.
Well, a reaction in this case, yeah.
A reaction
Yes.
to prevent sleepy for it.
Yes.
oof, man. Rothko, having just stared at this thing, I don't have any tags to use for the good,
Okay.
and I'm going to use a flaw,
Okay.
slow to act.
Okay. Sure.
So
yeah.
I'm gonna
Roll -1.
with -1. I got a 7.
Got a 7. Okay. So you are Sleepy 4, but you're still holding the opal, and you sense what she's doing to you. Like Sleepy, and put an X under 4. What do you say there, Eckhart?
Oh. I'm going to scratch Tenacious
Okay.
to give me 3.
Okay.
Wounded and still -1.
Yeah.
I got 2.
Okay.
Could I count my drinking jack of mead
No.
against sleepiness?
No. I think just the opposite.
But mead's really high, like,
Just roll
sugar
the dice.
content. Like,
Yeah.
it's
It's a 7. Okay, so now you're Sleepy 4. Jason, roll your dice. What you got?
Yeah.
JP, you need to put together any tags you have that might protect you from Sleepy 4. Sorrowbalm is trying to put the whammy on all of you guys to get her opal.
So, yeah.
Yeah, Tully.
yeah, but now we know we
Tilly,
can't trust her.
Tilly got in the way. What do you got?
Tilly got one.
You know that.
So, I
I'm
have
sleepy.
fast learner as. Oh, now look, I'm seeing my friends nod the hell off. No, not gonna work.
No.
Come on. Okay, then how about Michael Dodger?
No.
No, nothing.
You can't dodge her sleep effect.
Well, I'm looking.
Okay, well just roll the 2d6 then. If you don't have any tags, just roll the 2d6. Tell me what you get. You always get at least 1 power, no matter what you roll.
Yeah, and if I burn something,
It would still have to be something that applies. If you don't have any tags that apply, you can't burn anything.
6 on 1.
6. Okay, you are Sleepy 4 and kind of pushed to the side. JP?
So that's me gone after.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got strong will and laugh off danger.
I think strong will definitely. I don't think laugh off danger in this case.
Okay.
You could burn strong will for 3 points if you wanted to.
Damn, there goes my book.
What?
So you can burn a
I'm just gonna roll
tag.
straight. 5, 4 plus 1 is 10.
A 10? Look at this
10.
guy. All right, so JP, you're standing here. Sorrowbalm is trying to get Rothko to give her the opal. And when Tilly and Eckhart are kind of suspicious of her, you sense this sort of sleep spell, basically, coming off of her as she steps forward to just take the opal from Rothko. But the sleep spell doesn't
Not so
affect you.
fast.
Yeah, the sleep spell doesn't affect you. What do you want to do?
Well, I've got this new sword, correct?
You do have this awesome new sort of.
So
where-
as she steps up, I fiery rhetoric, not so fast. It'll take her person. I don't know. I'm bad. And I swipe at her wrist with this new sword.
Okay. Put together that action.
And Hold on, that would be basically that's be +2.
Okay.
Oh, that's a 2. It's not going to be well. And a 3 is 5 + 2 is 7.
You rolled 2 1s?
No, I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Oh.
And then +2, 7.
Okay, all right. Good job. Good job. So you notice this spell overtaking your friends. They're all kind of stumbling and stuff. And you whip out that sword and you're like, not so fast, weirdo. And you kind of swing at her wrist to kind of make her pull her hand back. She definitely pulls her hand back, and her face, nothing physical about her face changes, but the expression on her face goes from this innocent, helpless girl to like this withering, you son of a bitch kind of look. And she foretells that you will be hunted down by her cousins. You will live to regret this, Dale woman. And then she vanishes, like the way we used to do it back in the 80s, Bewitched and stuff, where they would stop the camera and the person would run out, and then they would start it again, and everybody else just moved a little bit. Yeah, like one of those kind of vanishes, just like boing, like Star Trek, the original series. She vanishes. But she is trying to lay an omen on you, JP. An omen where you would be marked 3. You can try to resist marked, like marked for death, by her kinfolk. Do you have any tags that you think could help you resist becoming marked?
Strong will.
Yeah.
Laugh off danger. That's all I got.
Laugh off danger. I think you could use laugh off danger for this. Yeah, absolutely. All right, she's trying to put 3 on you. You've got to get a 10 or better to avoid all 3 points.
That's not going to happen. 3 and 3 and no, it's 5s. 3 and a 2 is 5 + 3 is 8.
8. Okay, so you had 2 powers, so you can reduce it. You're only marked 1. But yeah, you have this omen hanging over you now that she's like, you'll live to regret this, Dale woman, before she vanishes. And all the rest of you are like, oh man, oh God, I could use a camp action after that encounter. What do you guys do now? So the sun's about ready to go down, but you are only a few hours from Ravenholm, right? You guys didn't get nearly as far as you expected. You kind of just got up into the mountains outside of town. So you could either make camp here, or you could try to get back to Ravenholm before you fall asleep. What do you want to do?
What's the
Well, any action that you would try to do that being sleepy would hinder, you're going to have -4 on. And that's a lot of actions. In my experience as a 56-year-old man, I can tell you being sleepy sucks. not being properly rested is a young man's game.
well
We could camp out here. I don't have any supplies. Kind of sad.
Tilly camp store brought traveling.
Oh, well, there you go.
So there we go. It's for a day.
Rothko definitely makes a face at traveling.
It's smoked meats and dried fruits.
Yeah, he's definitely making a face.
But
Like
sleepy for Tilly, he's probably just.
All right, so you guys are going to try to camp there?
Sure. Unless somebody wants to speak up and say no.
I think we move off a bit.
Oh, yeah, like not right here.
Right.
Yeah.
Certainly not near that snake.
All right, this is good. We're getting to try out the rules a little bit. Here on page 175 of the Player's Guide is camping and sojourns. This is the part that JP is going to hate. I'm so glad we got to try this before
This is the part.
He has to make his decision about this game. So here's how it works. A pause for camping or sojourning often means a significant length of time passes, convenient moment, the narrator, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so first of all, we just decide what tags would expire. If there's any tags that would obviously expire overnight, you just remove them. Or statuses.
Okay.
Right? So, for example, your rations, you're going to have to scratch that tag because you guys are eating them.
Well, if that's what we do, yeah. It's probably the food we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got to scratch that tag.
I understand.
You need a pencil?
Watch me do it.
Okay, thank you.
Right.
But everybody can scratch the sleepy tag
Okay.
or remove the sleepy status. Is there any other statuses or tags that you guys think would automatically just expire? They can be a quick.
Truffle was tired, so I would think that would
Yeah,
go away.
I think that'll expire.
That's the only. I don't see why my low on supplies.
It definitely would not.
Yeah.
That's a perfect example.
So I didn't get that recipe.
Oh yeah. Oh, you didn't. You didn't.
You son of a bitch.
How is that from? Yeah.
Yeah, he was gonna get that recipe and these ingredients. Yeah. All right. So then
You're falling asleep.
you describe how you spend your time. You get 2 periods. So like as you're bedding down and as you're making breakfast kind of idea, right? Each of you gets 2 actions basically. A little bit similar to the old Daggerheart experience.
So long ago.
Now, I'm going to say your campsite isn't that great, so it's kind of a rocky 1 campsite. But here are the things that you can do. One of the things you can do is rest. Expires some statuses and restore power tags that would be many statuses are like tired, hungry, and bruised, are gone after a good meal. Does anybody have a more serious wounded status? You do.
I got wounded 1.
Okay. You could try to bandage or heal your wounds. You'd have to make an action to do it.
Yep.
But it's going to be -1 because of the shitty campsite. Or you guys can reflect and mark and improve. I think, JP, this might be one for you. So the character takes time to internalize and process all they've been through and to grow from it. This moment of reflection can be described as quiet contemplation time under a starry sky, meditation, training, conversation, so on. It's also a good time to reflect on each quest's theme and mark abandon or milestone if you see fit to do so. So JP, I think you could mark a milestone on your Change My Stars theme? Or didn't you have like aspiring local hero, or was that was Garen?
No, mine was they will write ballads about me.
Yeah. So I think you could mark a milestone on that, coming out and like doing that, right? You guys could also mark and improve on one of your themes, just like when you use a negative status. If you guys can think of a reason why that would be improved upon reflection. Does anybody have any ideas?
Yeah, I'd like to. So I marked to improve on my personality, patient.
Okay.
During that, during the adventure, basically.
Right.
So I'd like to try to mark the 3rd one tonight, like thinking about. Maybe just reflecting on
everything you've experienced.
Like and like the things that went wrong, and like, well, that we would have been better if we had just slowed down.
Right.
That a little bit differently.
If Eckhart hadn't been quite so impatient with dealing with the mold, maybe. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So you mark that.
Yeah.
Or basically erase the other 2.
Yeah.
And you get to choose a new power tag for that theme.
Cool.
Which one do you want?
I'm gonna have to look and see what.
Okay. You don't have like the pre-made. Okay. All right.
That was one I grabbed from.
So it takes 3 marks and a theme card to
In the improve, yes.
in the improve to take a power.
Right. But then there's also milestones or abandon. Right.
Now, milestone. What's the benefit of marking on?
So when you mark the 3 milestones, you can evolve the theme. You can basically replace it with a whole new theme. Right?
You don't keep that theme. You don't add a theme. Replace the theme.
Yeah, you would replace the whole theme. Okay? But so long term, the way it works in the game, it depends on which theme you're trying to evolve, like move past being a kid or move past being a chimney sweep or whatever, right? Like you're trying to evolve past that. But also, so themes come in 3 flavors: origin, adventure, and mastery. So you can upgrade a theme to a mastery to a adventurer level theme. So basically, like you get +3 whenever you're using that theme against adventurer level threats.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So it's basically like leveling up. Like you can get more tags in the theme that you already have, or you can evolve it, but you could also level it up to an adventurer level tag. Like if you had apprentice wizard as a tag and you marked 3 milestones, you could evolve that to full-fledged wizard, and that would be like an adventurer level, right? And then you mark 3 milestones on that, and you could upgrade it to master of the mystic arts, and that could be a master level. Does that make sense?
It does. So if you were Tilly,
Yes.
okay, one of his quests, find my family. Not
Okay.
like literally find his blood family.
Right.
But find his people.
Right.
Right. So like reflecting on the day's events, right, and seeing how everybody's taking care of each other in this circle of friends. Could he mark "Find My Family" as if he's
We're your family.
Yeah.
Oh, found family.
Yeah, he's never had a real one. See. So.
Yeah. What tag? What
Would that be?
What theme is that quest related to?
Well, you said you needed 4 quests.
Yeah, but each one goes with one of your themes.
Yeah, well, one of my themes was like Sodom or Orphan.
Oh, okay,
Right.
and that's the quest that goes with that.
Well, that's my quest.
Yeah, well,
Anyway.
that's fine. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, mark it. Mark a. So the other way to do that, you could mark an abandon.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't need to search for my family anymore because I found my family here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What would that do?
It works the same way, right? So if you completely abandon a theme, you still replace it with a new theme.
Right.
Right? So if it's search for my family and you decide your character's moved on from that, or if it's
Yeah. Okay.
like JP, he might abandon his what was it? Patchwork Arm. What was the name of that whole theme?
Reforged Arms.
Yeah. He might just abandon that and replace it with better stuff.
Right. Got it.
Right? And so he would just completely lose that theme and take the Gwendolyn sword item theme or whatever. I mean, I'm
going to look at this more closely.
I need to reread this more closely, but that's
I'll
basically what we're working towards.
Okay.
All right. So the night passes, and you guys, we got a little bit of time left. Let's do this next scene. Y'all good? Is everybody? Oh yeah. Roll it.
So it's apothecary, healing salve, anatomy.
Okay.
And 3 is good, right?
Yep.
Oh, but -1 for wounded. No.
9. So you can spend that to buy down your wounded stats.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
sorry. One more thing. So when I mark the 3rd improve or erase them, so I could get a new tag, or can I get the special ability for the tag, or is that
Yes.
when I complete the quest?
No, you can get the special ability or
Okay, I would
a new
want to
power
do that.
tag. Okay.
It's pretty cool.
What is it?
Well, it could be cool.
Fly.
No, and then I lost it.
But it's cool.
Okay, added in.
Okay. Don't worry about it. All right. With a growing need, you guys decide to head straight to Rosman's hut, which is also on the outskirts of town. Okay. Take a look at Slack. With a growing need to learn more of the corruption you've seen, you seek the guidance of the Wise One. Each step takes you further away from home and deeper into the forested hillside. The sun, it wouldn't be beginning to set. With weary feet, you continue on until you see a plume of smoke rising from yonder. Nestled by a babbling brook is a small, quaint hut with a sizable garden. An elderly woman sits on a stump, tending to a boiling pot. The sweet aroma makes your stomach rumble. You haven't eaten anything in a while. Anything up to your standards. Anything up to your standards. Your presence goes unnoticed until you're finally near enough for the old lady to see you. She shoots you an annoyed glare. More visitors. Well, if something ails you, you should sit by the fire. I haven't prepared breakfast for so many, so you'd better help out.
I say, think fast and throw the bottle of miasma.
Do you now?
No.
No? Okay.
Rothko will absolutely help out.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Give me an action there.
Okay. I'll use self-taught cook, I'll maybe cut up some whatever. So I'll use my sharpened cleaver.
You
Seriously,
in
right.
front of Truffles?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, that just got dark.
Yeah, Roscoe's a pig farmer.
Okay.
Truffles just happens to be his favorite.
Oh, okay.
He's not for eating, but the rest of them,
Whoa.
too
Y'all
bad.
heard the joke about the guy who goes out and he sees the pig with 3 peg legs?
No.
Anyway.
All right, so I'll use self-taught cook, sharpened cleaver, and worn iron skillet.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. 14.
Oh my gosh. You have won over the normally grumpy, that's one of her tags.
Okay.
You've won over the normally grumpy Rosamond, the wise one. You guys sit down and tell her your whole story.
Sure.
All right. As that's happening, if you'll look in Slack, so there's one more theme that there's a space for on your character sheets that you guys don't have yet. A fellowship theme. So every group gets a set of tags that is shared by everybody, and anybody can use them. But they're like scratched once you use them. They're like temporary tags. You have to like sit around the campfire and tell stories to get them back and all this stuff. Okay? And did it come through?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So your fellowship theme, there are two suggestions in the book. I don't know why I can't see it if it came through. Bert, why don't you read out the choices there?
The first one is first to see the sign, which include the tags prepared for the worst, sense of urgency, and a possible drawback of Dalish complacency.
Yes. And then there's Dale's Peace deputies, somewhat official badges, donated equipment, but you might be overreaching your jurisdiction. I think, given the way this campaign is set up, I think first to see the signs is kind of the thing that brings you guys all together, right? Mm-hmm. That's kind of your...
from the first adventure.
Yeah. That's kind of your theme. So, if you look, if anybody's actually using the character sheets that I handed out, you get those tags, and then with each other person in the fellowship, you have a tag, like how you feel about that person. Okay, and those are all tags that you can burn for power. Like if somebody's trying to protect Tully and they feel protective of Tilly, they can use that tag for an extra +1, and that's not I guess it is a power tag. But yeah, so you guys are a first to see the signs fellowship. Again, I think the guys that are making this game, English isn't their first language. I think that should be prepared for the worst, or prepared for the worse isn't how you would say that in English.
Yeah,
like,
worst.
You're prepared for worse, or you're prepared for the worst. You wouldn't use the definite article there. So put it either way you want. You can say you're prepared for worse, or the absolute worst.
So this is, you said that a fellowship tag, fellowship theme.
This is a fellowship theme, so this is a separate theme.
Got it, okay.
That all of you would have on your character sheet.
Yeah, right. The third column next to your backpack.
Yeah.
If you're using one of these.
Yeah. Nobody's using one of those.
No, I am going to use one. I just haven't actually written on it.
Yeah.
How many tags we get in this? We get...
There are 3 tags and 1 drawback. So they're first to see the signs, prepared for the worst, and sense of urgency.
No, but how many do we pick? You said we
I
have
think we
one.
get a
All
range,
of
right?
these.
We get all of these.
You get all of these for the fellowship, and then you get 1 tag. You get a relationship tag for each other member of the fellowship.
Wow.
We don't have to do that right this minute. We can do that later if we decide to continue with this. Okay. When the time is right, over breakfast of warm porridge, the fellowship gathers by the fire to discuss with her all that has befallen them and learn what she uncovered from their finding. A cold wind blows through the open window as the eerie atmosphere engulfs the room. So she does some apothecarying on your miasma. Maybe you assist her, right?
Well, I also have all the corrupted snakes.
Yeah.
So I align all the bits and bobs.
So she says the miasma is a foul miasmic substance cursed with foul sorcery from the days of old Gwyrdelin. It can corrode and mutate the flesh and taint the soul. Now, I know, JP, there's There's nothing you fear worse than a corrupted taint. But there it is.
Unless it's on an anus hag.
Whoa. It can corrode the flesh of the soul, infect one with a malignant hunger, strong enough even to wake the dead. The source of the miasma originates somewhere in the Shiverwash Marshes, a putrid bog of death and decay to the south of the Dales. It seems, in fact, for some reason that it is now sending forth its festering tentacles into the water that flows beneath the Dales. So she explains to you, there's an old standing stone at the verge of the marshes where Oldways practitioners have prayed for centuries to keep the foulness of the swamp at bay. But today so few of us remain. I myself have not been in many years, perhaps a decade. We must undertake a pilgrimage to the standing stone known as the Dolorous Lady, and a ritual must be undertaken to restore the stone's wards and keep the evil of the miasma deep in the swamp. I ask for your help with traveling there, as I'm quite old now. Do the heroes agree to this escort mission, everyone's favorite kind of role-playing game mission, an escort mission of a broken down old lady all the way to the Shiverwash Marshes? I'm sure there won't be any complications of trying to escort me there across the dangerous and unknown lands in between.
Not doing anything else.
I'd kind of like to restock, sure.
Yes, restocking, of course, but we must act quickly, because the foul miasma is spreading, and I don't know how much time I have left in this earthly realm. You must return to Ravenholm, gather your supplies, fill out your relationship tags, and join us next time for 11 Foot Pole!